Thanksgiving. I love it. Why, you ask? Is it the family, the extravagant dinner, or is it the yearly celebrating of the all-time greatest symbols of honor and respect known as the cartoon character, by creating balloon replicas of us and floating us down the streets of New York? Ah, the Macy's annual parade. It has been a tradition for Thanksgiving since 1924, having some of our greatest cartoon stars as guests of honor right in between the Thanksgiving turkey and Santa Claus. I was going to do a top 5 best of list, but to be perfectly honest, they're all great. So instead, I'm going to do a list of the cartoon characters that haven't graced the parade, but probably should have. Number 5, to start, Thanksgiving is an important American celebration. What better way to represent the red, white, and blue than with good old Sam? No, not Uncle Sam, Yosemite Sam, the rough and tough Western cowboy. This honorary varmint with his guns a-blazing is still considered one of Mel Blanc's best. Definitely deserves to yah the mule of this parade. Number 4, Simon's Cat. For those unfamiliar, Simon's Cat is a YouTube cartoon series that is a must-see for any cat owner. This little guy will have you in stitches from laughing, while at the same time rolling your eyes, saying, "I've been there, Simon, I've been there." He deserves more notoriety. I see a giant float would do nicely. Number 3, He-Man and Skeletor. Although Masters of the Universe was afloat once with people in costumes. Creepy. What would really be cool are giant He-Man and Skeletor balloons battling. Plus, those balloons could be reused in another type of parade. I'd ride that float. Number 2, Pinky and the Brain. Yes, the titans of dictatorship that were always trying to take over the world. What better way to honor them than with giant idols for us to worship, appreciate? Okay, so, my number 1 pick is technically not a cartoon character, sort of, but he's based on one, sort of, but he belongs here. Now, before I reveal it, let me just remind everyone, these are gigantic balloon floats marching down the streets of New York. That clarified? I'm sure you'll all agree this totally should have been one, at the very least in the 1984 parade. That's right, my number 1 pick from my number 1 favorite movie, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Tell me that wouldn't have been awesome. Why didn't they? I mean, seriously, why didn't they? He's practically a balloon float already. I mean, look at these pictures together and tell me he doesn't look the part. I keep hearing they're going to do a Ghostbusters 3 with like an all-female cast, which would be awesome, by the way. They should totally bring this guy back for the parade to promote the film. In conclusion, these parades are so much fun. And, if I may confess, I had a dream when I was a little duck that I would grow up to be a famous cartoon character. And maybe one day, I'd be a Macy's balloon, soaring through the New York skies with my icons and thrilling millions of children and adults alike. But right now, I'm happy to be right here on my YouTube channel with my friends and all of you fans and subscribers. So, thank you, folks, and have a happy Thanksgiving.